Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Oh, where have you been, my darling young one? I walked on side on 12 misty mountains. I stepped in the middle of the sunset forest. I walked and I crawled on 6th Brigade Highway. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans, been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. And what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves all around him. I saw a highway of gold and with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. Saw a room full of men with their hammers bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. Saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. Saw a gun and sharp swords in the hands of young children. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the roar of the thunder, it roared out a warning. Heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. Heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing. Heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. Heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown that cried in the alley. Heard the sound of one person who cried he was human. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. And who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? And who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man, he walked a black dog. I met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met a one man, he was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Oh, what you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what what you do now, my darling young one. I'm going back out for a rain started falling. I walk to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding the waters, where the homie and the wally meets the dark, dirty prison, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where the ugly is hung, where the souls are forgotten, where the black is the color and none is the number. And I see it and I tell it and I think it and I be it, and reflect from the mountains so souls can see it. And I stand on the ocean until I start sinking, but I know my song well before I start singing. It's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart, it's a hard rain gonna fall.